Hello, class of 2021. I hope you're doing well on today. My name is Candice Johnson, and I serve as your outreach counselor for Kentucky Higher Education Assistance Authority. So, in my job, I work with students and families here in Louisville, Oldham, and Shelby County, and help them in terms of college access and financial aid. My passion is to help people discover their purpose and encourage them to go do it and try to connect them to resources, to other people to help them reach their dreams. So I just want to share a couple of tips with you all today as you think about senior year and think about your next steps after you graduate from high school. It is okay to think about it now, right? And so I would just encourage you to finish this school year strong. Okay. We all have probably a definition on what that means, but you decide within yourself how you want to end this school year and end it well. Do the things that you need to do, get the help that you need to get, whatever you need to do to finish out this school year and make the best out of this situation. I could go deep into that, but that's a whole nother video that maybe I'll just have to record. So I'll stick with that there. I'm looking down because I'm looking at my notes I put in my phone, so I'm not getting too carried away, right? And so as you think about senior year and life after senior year, because there is life after graduation, I encourage you to think about your dreams. What are your dreams? What are your passions? What do you think your purpose is? I mean, these are questions that I'm even asking myself, and I am older than you all, okay? I graduated high school a long time ago. But write it down as you think about where you see yourself next school year, a few years after that, or even maybe 10 years down the road. Think about what you want your life to look like and be descriptive when you write this down. And this becomes like your marching orders, right? Hopefully it gives you the fuel to take the necessary steps to help you reach those dreams and reach those goals, right? It gives you a reason, more of a reason to get up in the morning. When you don't have a goal, you don't have an aim. I just equate it to, if I was trying to hit a target and I wasn't looking at my target, I didn't know where the target was, I would just be walking in circles, and that's not getting me anywhere. So I encourage you, think about your goals, think about your dreams, and write them down. I have a passion for connecting people to resources. So once you write those things down, then hopefully you can share that with someone, an adult, a friend who has your back, a teacher, your parent, grandparent, or whatnot, and they can help you start to connect those dots and share with you, okay, this is who you should talk to, or this is where you should research. So I'm going to start talking about that a little bit now. So there's so many options in terms of college, in terms of career pathways. So definitely listen to and connect with your school counselor or your youth service center coordinator just to get their ideas and perspective on your next steps after you've dreamed up the things that you want to do. You can go on Google, right, and just type in a career pathway that you're interested in. There are websites, and I'll list some of those at the end of this video, that you can research various colleges. And, with everything going on now, everything is virtual. So if you have colleges in mind, go ahead and start that research. Go on their website, follow them on social media so you can see the type of interaction they have with students, with families, and start taking your mental notes. Start writing down your notes as far as, is this a university that I see myself? Do they have the program that I'm interested in? And, what are they doing to help with the health and wellness of their students? Especially in light of everything that's going on now. You want to attend a college, of course, where they have the students' best interest at heart. And you may not find all that out before you step on the college campus, but do your due diligence right now because you have the time. You're not a senior yet, right? So you have the time to be intentional about your research and connecting with people on the college campus, or if you're thinking about your career path as well, thinking about those people that work in the career area that you're interested in and making those connections. Okay. Like I said, with a lot of people working virtually, they may have more time to do something like this, right? A Zoom call or Google Meets or even a FaceTime so they can share, what their job is like or what their college is like. So take advantage of that. All right, so we got to talk about money, right? I mentioned at Kia that we administer the Key Scholarship, and we also administer two state grants. And we also, as an outreach counselor, as an agency, encourage students to complete the FAFSA form. That is the free application for federal student aid. Now, for you all as rising seniors, your form, the FAFSA form, will come out in October of this year. And so don't worry, you will get emails. Your counselor will inform you about FAFSA completion. You'll probably see my face in some capacity because I, visit schools. I do FAFSA workshops. I can help online. I can do a Zoom call, Zoom presentation, or whatnot. So I can help you. Please know that I'm available. Text, phone call, email, all that good stuff. And so, what I encourage you to do in terms of financial aid is as you're doing research on various colleges, find out how much it costs to go there. It's published. You can go to google.com and type in the name of your university. And then on the right hand side of the computer, you will see a snapshot of the college, including the tuition, cost of attendance, fees associated, room and board. When I say cost of attendance, I'm really talking about all those things I named. Tuition, living on campus is your room, board means your food, books, supplies, and other miscellaneous expenses. So know the cost. Just like if you were going to purchase a car, or maybe you've already purchased a car, or maybe it was purchased for you, which is a blessing. You're looking at that price. You're looking at that price tag. So you want to do the same as you're researching colleges and talk with a parent, a family member about the cost, right? Talk to an adult maybe who has been through this process before. Or if you have an older sibling that's in college or has graduated from college, they know, right? They know the ins and outs because they've been through it. So talk to them about the financial aid aspect, and you can also talk to me about it. And write down the cost. I've worked with a lot of students, and senior year is usually when it's that wake up call as far as, I was this much, I thought I had enough, but I have, I still owe. Okay, so do your due diligence as far as doing that research now, and you're ahead of it, right? You know already what you need to help pay for your college education. And have that conversation with your parents or whomever your caretaker is about whether or not they can help you. You need to clear out those expectations in advance of doing the FAFSA, in advance of starting to apply to college. If your parents have a savings account set up, you want to talk to them about that and know, and hopefully they'll share with you how much they're able to help you pay. Or if they aren't, okay, my parents can help. I need to apply for scholarships. I need to definitely fill out the FAFSA form. Maybe I need to work and really start saving money because going back to that dream that I have, right? And if my dream consists of going to this university to help me meet my dream, right, I need to know about finances and know how much I'm going to have to pay, right? So you know the goal, you know what you have to work towards. I cannot stress that enough. Know how much it costs and have that conversation with your parent or family member, your caretaker, about what they can help with, or if they can't help, at least you know that in advance, right? So you know what to expect. Also, something that you can do now is review your transcript. So your grades and the courses that you've taken from freshman year to now your junior year as you're ending that strong. And your school counselor is going to be a great help with that. I'm sure there's some access that you have online to look at your maybe your unofficial transcript. Just check that out. Remember, every single year counts. When you apply to college, which most students start applying late summer and definitely in the fall, okay? So as far as applying to college, if you have that as a question, when should I apply? Late summer and into the fall. Really by October, early November, you should already have applied to the colleges that you're interested in, okay? By late October, by November. So just think about that in terms of a deadline. And as you research different colleges, you're going to see that information too as far as when they want you to start applying. So that's something to keep in mind as well. And so I mentioned every single year counts. When you apply to your college and submit your transcript, to them. They are going to, the admission counselor who's reviewing applications, they are going to look at freshman year, sophomore year, and junior year, okay? And then you'll probably, or not probably, you'll send a final transcript that includes your senior year once you graduate from high school. So just keep that in mind. So I mentioned financial aid and scholarship and FAFSA, but I didn't talk about scholarships. So you all have probably heard there's scholarships available to students everywhere. I mentioned the Keys Scholarship. So if you're attending a college in Kentucky, that's a given, right? If you have Keys money, you can use it at any college in Kentucky. But there's other scholarships you definitely want to apply for. And I would say start local and then branch out. Think about what is available to you as a high school student at XYZ High School. Find out from your counselor or a college access professional at your school, right, that works at your school and helps with college stuff, what scholarships are available for students at your high school. And then go a little bit wider. What organizations are you involved in at your school where there are scholarship opportunities? If you don't know, it doesn't hurt to ask that teacher or sponsor. And then branch out a little bit further. What about where you work? Or maybe where your parent works? Or is there a scholarship opportunity from an organization in your community? You as a citizen, a resident of that particular community. And also, I should have said this first, the college that you're interested in going to, they have academic scholarships, departmental scholarships. Colleges even have grants that are need-based that students can receive. So as you're researching your colleges, go ahead and type in scholarships on that college website and see a list of the scholarships that they offer for students coming to that university. So I think that's a good start for a scholarship search. Of course, you can use Google, but I definitely encourage you start local and then start to branch out. And if you branch out even wider, that's when we talk about those national websites, and I will list those or make sure you all get that through your school counselor or your youth service center coordinator. So I've said a lot, but there's an acronym that I like to use, and it's four words. And I think this will help kind of summarize everything that I just said. But before I give that acronym, I definitely want to encourage you to pace yourself. Yes, I said a lot, but that does not mean once you click off this video that you're going to go do all the things, because that would be doing the most. And you don't want to do the most, because if you're like me, maybe you felt overwhelmed before, and that is just our spirit, our body telling us we need to quit. We're trying to do too much. So I encourage you to pace yourself, write those things down, and think about what is one small step that you can take today, just one, like this small, maybe even smaller, that you can take today to help you reach your goals and dreams. Okay, maybe that one small step is just thinking about it and then writing it down, right? In your notes, in a little notebook, planner, whatever you use, or grab a piece of notebook paper, right, and write it down. So the acronym is CRAF, C-R-A-F. C stands for conversation. So we're not really having a conversation, I'm talking to you, but hopefully things that I've said have resonated with you. But have a conversation with someone you trust about your goals and dreams. They can also help hold you accountable. Have a conversation with yourself. Remind yourself that you are gifted, that you are talented, that you have purpose, and go do it, right? R, do your research. So the C is have the conversation. The R is do your research on colleges, on career opportunities, on financial aid / scholarships, okay? The A is apply. I mentioned applying to college, and you really want to do that no later than late October or November of this year. Along with that research, that's going to help you know when you can go ahead and apply and when you want to apply for those colleges, and also scholarships. Scholarships, you may be the only one that applies for the scholarship, so go ahead and apply. As you do your research and find scholarships that you can apply for, apply, right? And then the last letter is F. And so that is finish strong. I already mentioned you all finishing your junior year strong. You can do it. Yes, you can do it, and you will do it because you are doing it. Follow through. You know, when you write down your goals and dreams, follow through. Take the next step, okay, on that. And then follow up. As you start to apply to colleges and apply for scholarships, you're going to get a lot of emails. Maybe you need to make a separate email where all the college and career and scholarship stuff can come to that one email, and it keeps it clear from maybe other things that come to your other email. I definitely recommend a first name dot last name type of email, okay? But yeah, follow through, follow up with those emails with professionals in the areas that you're interested in, set up interviews, okay? All the good things that you can do. So that's the acronym. Oh my goodness. I thank you all so much for watching this video. Please let me know how I can be of help to you if you have questions or even concerns about next steps, especially in light of everything that is going on now and what will college look like and what will high school look like, in the future, which the future is like now, right? But I'm definitely here to help and encourage you. So please call, email, or text me, and I will, and I think I said this earlier, leave that information at the end of this video. Thank you so much. Bye.